Awesome. Hello. Awesome. Tanse, everyone. Oki, bonjour. Hello. Welcome to another fabulous Tuesday. I know I've taken a couple weeks off because life has been hectic and crazy. But I'm back. And I'm just really thankful. I'm really thankful and humbled to be here and for the lessons that I've learned, the highs and the lows over the last little while. But it's a blessing to be here. And so, yeah, I just wanted to welcome everyone today. I am Chantal, if you don't know who I am already, and I am Cree, Anishinaabe, and Métis from Muskeg Lake Cree Nation in Saskatchewan, which is in Treaty 6 territory. And I live in Mohkinstsis now in Treaty 7 territory, and I honor the teachings and the ancestors and the beautiful elders and knowledge keepers and storytellers that I have connected with here that have held those stories in this land for so long. So I honor the Blackfoot of Siksika, and Gaina and Bagani. I honor the Sarsitane from Tsutsuna, also known as the Beaver People, the Stoney Nakoda from Morley, which includes Chickadee, Bearspaw, and Wesley First Nations, and the Métis of Region 3, which is why I proudly wear my Métis sash to act as that bridge between Indigenous and non-Indigenous culture. And when we acknowledge the land, we're acknowledging that responsibility that we have to learn about the land that we're on, to honor the stories that are here, and to make the world a better place for all of our future generations. But also the relationships that we get to cultivate with each other, which is such a gift. And so I wanted to welcome everyone in today with the Cree Welcome Song. Traditionally, when we sing songs, hi Paul, we sing in rounds of 4 to honor the 4 directions of the medicine wheel. But this song is a little different. We sing in rounds of 3 to keep the circle open and welcoming so everyone completes the circle today. Because in a circle, we're all connected. There's no beginning, there's no end, no one is greater or less than anyone else in the circle, just like in the hoop of life. So it teaches us to honor each other for those differences, because if we were exactly the same, the world would be incredibly boring and nothing would ever get done. And so we need those differences to be able to connect with each other and to learn from each other, to grow together, to be able to build community in a meaningful way, and so nothing gets missed or left behind. And so it teaches us to come into the circle without judgment and not comparing ourselves to others, but really just embracing all that we can learn from each other and the ways that we can grow together. And Mia Sin is from the Natahau family. I'm so thankful and humbled for families like the Natahau family for sharing these songs and stories and teachings and ways of knowing so that we're able to connect on a deeper level with everyone. And so Mia Sin doesn't just mean welcome, it also means beautiful. And I'm gonna sing. Still renovating the house, so you would not want to see behind my screen right now because it is a hot mess. And my screen is, there we go. All right. Miasin, miasen, hasemina, hasemina, epetakote, niwagomagan, hota, homa, kitaskino, miasen, miasen, hasemina, hasemina, epetakote, niwagomagan, hota, homa, kitaskino, miasen, miasen, hasemina, hasemina, epetakote, niwagomagan, hota, homa, Taskino. Hi, welcome to the circle today, everybody. So I want to thank everyone for joining me first and foremost. And I'm just going to share a bunch of songs today. I've already smudged 3 times today, so I'm not going to smudge because it'll make me really tired because I'm already really tired. Just because smudging relaxes me so much. But I will definitely share some songs. And a little bit of stories. So I'm wearing my bear earrings today. I'm not sure if you can see those. Yes, my little bear paws. And so the bear is really about community. It's about connection. It's about honoring each other and honoring ourselves and acknowledging the role that we play in community. So the bear teaches us about courage. It's the courage to be ourselves. It's the courage to stand up for what's right and honor our place and everyone else's place in community, because that does take a lot of courage and strength. And it's not, it's standing up for what's right, really, in our community. That's the big thing about the bear and about courage. And you can do that gently, and you can do that quietly, or you can do that with a fierce voice. But either way, it's just honoring and acknowledging your place and honoring and acknowledging the gifts that you have to bring forward for your community. And so the bear is amazing because it teaches us what to eat and what to eat it. It teaches us when to get ready for winter. It teaches us how long the winter is going to be. And it also teaches us what not to eat. But it's amazing, just all of the teachings and the gifts that the bear bring to us. And so I wanted to share the bear song, which is an Anishinaabe song. And so in it you'll hear some Anishinaabe words. You'll hear Manitou, which means spirit or spirit of, and you'll hear Makwa, which means bear. And also the end of the song, Anishinaabe, which means me. Actually it means people of the land. And so this is the Anishinaabe bear song. Drum sounds better. It was so flat earlier because the weekend I went to my son's Indigenous grad, which was amazing. I got to braid his hair for the first time ever. It was a big deal for me. Just because braiding hair is such, it's intimate. It's very intimate. And in my culture, it's just a sign of so much respect and care and love and you know, that accomplishment and that connection, but to see those connections, and you know, I get braided 3 times because I braided it into 2 and then I also braided it into 1 because he's like, Mom, I don't want pigtails, and so I get to change it. But it was just such a big moment because he's had long hair for so long that he has a lot of issues with people touching his hair, so it was a big deal for me to do it. So but I'm really thankful for that. And so that was once his favorite song, and so that's why I sang the bear song. I was really thinking of him and just the just the accomplishments that he has achieved. And so I'm going to share, oh my gosh, a big yawn. Oh my god. Anyway, at the grad, it was raining and my drum got wet, and so it's been flat for a few days, and so now it's starting to come back, and I love that. I was actually going to share the Daughter Song. So this is a song that I wrote during the Synagics series, and I was seated at the table of daughters, and at the time I didn't really understand why, because I didn't have daughters. I was like, well, I am a daughter. My mom's a daughter, so maybe that's why. But then, lo and behold, halfway through the dinner series, right before COVID hit, and we went into lockdown, I ended up, well, I'm in the process of adopting 2 girls. We're like going for permanency, and so the girls moved in with me right before the lockdown, and all of a sudden I had daughters, and it's just a blessing. I've always known that I was going to have twins. I just didn't know how they would come to me, and here they are. And so this song is really about honoring them, but not only them, but all daughters. It's about honoring those that we have left us, those that we still have here, those are resilient. You know, we're all daughters in our own way. But in the song, it's Wakimakanuk, which is, it's like all my relations. It's saying that we are all connected, we're all related, and this is why we need to take care of each other. Sakihit the Win is, it's more than I love you. It's like connecting and loving every part of our being. And then Otanisu is like her daughter. Gitanis is your daughter. Mitanis is my daughter, and Gitanisana is our daughter. And so it's really about bringing together community, and it doesn't matter if it's her daughter, your daughter, my daughter. We are all responsible for each other's girls. And so, yeah, this is the Daughter Song. My girl. Kakione wakimakanu Sakihito win Sakihito win Otanisu Sakihito win Wayo wayo Sakihito win girls. Yeah, I'm gonna share the Thunderbird song. So the Thunderbird is it's like fate. It's the destiny. It's that thing that pushes us forward, and it reminds us that everything happens for a reason. Those good things, those bad things. And I needed that reminder just because I went through a lot a couple of weeks ago. And so I had to think, okay, why did this happen to me? Maybe it was for other opportunities, maybe so I could deal with my health. And so I knew that it had to happen for a reason, even though it caused a lot of sadness. And that was part of my healing journey. It was part of my healing journey to be able to honor those things. Oh, Tanya, hi, I miss you. And so, yeah, this song is really just that reminder that everything does happen for a reason. We might not know it right away, especially when we're going through that grief period or that hard time. This really helped me through when I got hit by a truck 10 years ago. So 10 years ago, literally, I was hit by a truck. And I couldn't walk for about a month and a half. And I've had to have 4 major hip surgeries after that point. But I had this moment where I'm like, why did this happen to me? Not, what is happening to me? But why? Why did this happen to me? What was the Thunderbird trying to tell me? What was the path that I needed to be on that I had to be jarred so quickly onto that path? And had it not been for that truck hitting me, I wouldn't be where I am. I wouldn't be drumming and singing and sharing stories and songs and culture. I wouldn't be teaching in schools. I wouldn't have been so politically active during Idle No More had that truck not hit me. And so even though it sucked getting hit by a truck, it put me on the path that I needed to be on. This is where Creator needed me to be. This is where the Thunderbird needed to be. This is where my spirit needed me to be. And had it not been for that truck, I wouldn't be here. And so looking back, I had to give thanks for that really crappy moment in my life, to see the beauty in it and the gifts that it actually did bring. And sometimes we have a lot of issues like that throughout our life, but and it's really hard to deal with those. But when we recognize that they all are for a purpose, they all are for a reason, when you get to that purpose, when you get to that reason, then you get it. And so it's not about staying there. It's about taking those opportunities as they come, learning from those sadnesses so that we can reach and achieve that big joy. And so, yeah, this is the Thunderbird song. And that's also our intuition. Our Thunderbird always tells us what's up. And this is why we never ignore our intuition. Or when the Thunderbird is trying to nudge us very gently to go on the right path. I wasn't paying attention to those Thunderbird nudges until finally she hit me with a truck because she got frustrated with trying to nudge me. And here I am. So don't get hit by a truck. Follow your Thunderbird. So I've been thinking a lot about the 4 Direction song today. So I got to sing it today for the first time in a long time. So it was really, really nice to be able to sing it with everyone. And so this is the 4 Direction song, the 4 Winds song. And as the winds change and as they bring those storm clouds in and we have all that beautiful rain and now everything's so beautiful and green and everything smells so good. It just is that reminder of those cycles in nature and to really appreciate those things and to really appreciate the 4 directions, the medicine wheel and all they have to teach us, all the gifts that they have, and about that balance. Like we need to continue to flow. We can't be stagnant. We're never going to go anywhere. And so this song is really that reminder of but Wendeaho, which is the Cherokee morning song, is from Robbie Robertson and Ulali. They did it as well. They're phenomenal, by the way. Look them up. They're fantastic. But it's when the sun rises and then continues on its journey through the sky. And so this is why it's the four directions or the four winds or the Cherokee morning song. And so this is Wendeaho. I just heard my son singing. I caught him. I have a lot of songs in my head today. Which ones do I want to share? Actually, I want to share the Raven song. Usually I share it with the Raven story, but today I think I'm just going to share the song itself. And so the Raven teaches us about how to be humble, how to not take ourselves too seriously, because the Raven lost his rainbow feathers because he was kind of awful to everyone, and he needed a big dose of humility, which taught him not to take himself too seriously, to be kinder to others, to recognize the value, and really appreciate everybody for the gifts that they have. And so, yeah, this is the beautiful Raven song. few more songs, but I think I'm going to cut it short tonight. Short and sweet, like me. So, I'd like to share the ancestral bird song that I had carried. I want to thank Audrey Lane for, well, leading me on the path where I could create it. And so I'm very, very thankful for this song. And so this is the ancestral bird song. I don't know, I call it the blue jay song because the blue jay really inspired me to write it. Because the blue jay can actually mimic, it can talk to all of the other animals. It warns them if there's danger coming, and it's like a universal caller. So it actually will adopt other birds if there's something that has happened to their mother, and it will mimic their call so that they recognize it and they can find their own kind when they're able to leave the nest. But they take care of them, which is really, really beautiful. It's something people don't really know about the blue jay. But also the blue jay, it has those gorgeous blue feathers, but actually their feathers aren't blue. Their feathers are brown, but it's the pigments and the filaments that make them look blue, which is really cool. So it teaches us to really, look for the unseen. And sometimes what we see isn't necessarily what we get. So there's humility in some of the flashiness. So this is that ancestral bird song to really honor everyone's voice in the circle and acknowledge each other and the value that we have to share with each other. like a chuckle. This is the happy song, and it teaches us that, you know, we have those joys in our life, and to take those beautiful joys along with that sadness so that we can kind of learn from them and grow together and build ourselves. Just really appreciate those happy moments, because if we dwell too much on the bad ones, sometimes we miss out on the good ones. And yeah, to never take ourselves too seriously. So I always laugh when I do this song, because I'm bound to mess up at least once or twice. But yeah, this is the Laughing Song by the Four Winds singer out of, I believe they're out of Enoch, but they're definitely out of the Musqueam area, or the Edmonton area, and so in Treaty 6. And so I honor those singers for sharing this song. And yeah, I'd love to learn more of their songs. Actually, they're quite good. They're really fun. And so this is the happy song, or the laughing song. Way hi oh, way hi oh, way ho, way ho, way yo, way ho, way ho, way yo, way yo, way yo, way yo, way hi oh. Way hi oh, way ho, way ho, way yo, way ho, way ho, way yo, way yo, way yo, way yo, way hi oh, way hi oh, way ho, way ho, way yo, way ho, way ho, way yo, way yo, way yo, way yo, way hi oh, way hi oh, way ho, way ho, way yo, way ho, way ho, way yo, way yo, way yo, way yo, way hi oh, way hi oh, way ho, way ho, way yo, way ho, way ho, way ho, way ho, way ho, way ho, way hi oh, way hi oh, way ho, way ho, way yo, way ho, way ho, way ho, way ho, way ho, way ho, way hi oh, way hi oh, way ho, way ho, way yo, way ho, way ho, way ho, way yo, way yo, way yo, way hi oh, way hi oh, way ho, way ho, way yo, way ho, way ho, way yo, way yo, way yo, way yo, way hi oh, way hi oh, way ho, way ho, way yo, way ho, way ho, way yo, way yo, way yo, way yo, way hi oh, way hi oh, way ho, way ho, way yo, way ho, way ho, way yo, way yo, way yo, way yo, way hi oh, way hi oh, way ho, way ho, way yo, way ho, way ho, way yo, way yo, way yo, way yo, way hi oh, way hi oh, way ho, way ho, way yo, way ho, way ho, way yo, way yo, way yo, way yo. Awesome. Thank you, friends. So I'm gonna share a couple more songs, and then I'm gonna take off because I gotta make some drums, and then whatever I don't make, I gotta dry. So I gotta sort through a lot of lacing, which is really gross because it's been sitting for a couple of days. All right, so if anybody knows the joy of drum making, sometimes it doesn't smell so delicious. And so the song I'm going to share with you, the Chickadee Song. And so the Chickadee teaches us how to listen with joy and with intention, because that's why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we speak. Our ears are always open, so we're always open to listen, whereas our mouth, we can close it so that we can listen better, and we don't have to talk over people, because that's how we build relationships, is through communication. And so this is the Chickadee Song, which came to me in ceremony, and I'm very thankful that the Chickadees decided to gift me with this song. And now the Chickadee Song is the official, well, the chickadee is the official bird of Calgary. So this is the Chickadee Song. It's weird not doing it as a call and response, but we'll do this. Ha-dee-oh, ho, ho, 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 ha-dee-oh, ho, ho. Cheeseburger birds that are hanging out in my tree in front of my house, so it's nice to come out every morning and hear them back and forth. Cheeseburger. So, because it's breeding season, this is why they say cheeseburger, because you need to do that with a lot of calories, apparently. I'm gonna share. It was in my head, and now it's gone, and now it's back. Okay. This is Mother I Feel You. This is from Winsome Martin, and I was like, this is the only song I know that's in English. No, that's not true. I know a few more, but I just don't share them. So this song is, I've changed the words to it a little bit, so it's Mother I Feel You Under My Feet to Mother I Feel Your Heartbeat. But then I added 3 verses, not only to honor Mother Earth, because that's that first verse, but then we honor Father Sky, which is the air. We honor Grandfather Sun, which is fire, and then we honor Grandmother Moon, which is water. And that masculine and feminine energy, that spirit and earth energy, I think it's really important to honor all of those things. And so it's kind of indirectly a 4-direction song, but yeah, this is Mother I Feel You. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Father, I see you in the air. Father, you're the sacred breath we share. Father, I feel you in the air. Father, you're the sacred breath we share. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Grandfather, I see you in the sun. Grandfather, our work has just begun. Grandfather, I see you in the sun. Grandfather, our work has just begun. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Grandmother, I see you in the moon. Grandmother, your blessings will come soon. Grandmother, I see you in the moon. Grandmother, your blessings will come soon. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Mother, I feel you in the air. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. Wayo, 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 wayo. That's a lot of fun. So I'm going to leave you with one more song, and this song is the Traveling Song, which was my elder Sharon Prue Turner's song. She shared it with me, and then when she passed, I never thought it would come back. I never thought I would hear it again. And lo and behold, when you're on the right path, those songs will come back to you. And so, yeah, this song came back to me through Ashley and Yolanda, and I'm so thankful for them being in my life and that experience that I had, and how it really led me on the path to doing more storytelling, which I think was really, really important because I love to storytell. And so this is the Traveling Song. May you all have a beautiful week ahead. I know I'm cutting it a little short today, but I got lots of stuff to do because I'm going to go out of town for 4 days, and I got to make sure that my kids aren't going to starve. And so, and I got to get some drums done, and I got to pack, and it's too much stuff. So I'm going to leave you with this, and I'm going to cut it short today, but hopefully I'll do the full hour next week, well, it's June. So I think maybe just June, I should say 45 minutes and forget it. So, love you all. This is the Traveling Song. May you all have a beautiful week ahead, a beautiful road ahead. May everything that is meant for you come to you. May the things that you need to let go of be gentle to let go of. And may you heal on your path. And this is the Traveling Song. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. 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 much for joining me this day, and I hope you'll be back next week. I hope you have a beautiful week ahead, and if I don't see you before this, then have a beautiful, beautiful month. It is Pride Month, but it's also National Indigenous Month, which is great for two-spirit people like myself. So it's really about honoring and loving each other and really accepting and acknowledging the gifts that we have to share with each other and that we have to bring to the table to make the world a better place for all of our future generations. So Miigwech everyone again for joining me. Hi, and Marcy. I'll see you next week. Mwah.